I just heard something extremely funny. Well, it's not exactly funny, it's hypocritical. You ever met a guy who actually says he's for something, and he turns around and says never mind, yet somebody just told you that he was going to lie? Yeah. I'm like one of those people who said he was going to lie, and the guy who lied was your voted President Jackass Obama. And if anybody calls me a racist, I'm not, for the last freaking time. I read it all the time in my posts. I'm not racist, I'm not biased, and I could care less that he's half black. Yeah, your president's a half, he's not black. So, I mean, actually, yeah, that's one thing I want to pick on. On technicality, he is not the first African-American ever voted. He's first half black, half white guy born in Hawaii. Yeah, rethink that, people, real quick. The control system is actually place of birth comes first. So he's American, half African, half Caucasian. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to say on there. Yeah, but I know someone's gonna bitch at me and say, he's like, well, dude, no, man, he was like, nationality control and all this shit. Shut the fuck up, okay? He looks black, he's only half that, okay? Bite me. I don't care. I prefer realistics, not your technicality bullshit. Your preferred technicality. Not actual technicality, your preferred technicality. Yeah. But anyways, on that one. Yeah, the guy said in his campaign, what helped get him elected, that he was going to deal with gun control and more strict on that one, not allow certain guns to be sold anymore, or trafficking weapons legally, legal trafficking of weaponry, which is the only way you can get guns from point A to point B. But yes, he was also talking about across country and across the country and all that. And strictly, I was like, we got enough strict control on gun control, and it still doesn't work. So obviously, whatever he had planned wasn't going to work anyways. But he just turned around and told people, it's not an issue anymore. I'm not going to deal with it. Like, granted, okay, I don't like Obama. I didn't vote for him. Yet he's turned his words around to something I would prefer or not even care either. So I wonder what he's got planned next. Fuck you to healthcare? Ooh, I bet you on that one. That was his gold ticket right there. That's how he bought his presidency. Well, actually, he didn't. How he bought his presidency is he lied to a bunch of people. Not lied. He is half black, but he tricked a whole bunch of people. It's like, hey, I'm black. You can vote for me. Yeah. Did you see the irony of that? What's sad to me is that people voted for this guy because he's partial black. You do not do that, okay? Listen to me very carefully.
You do not do that.
You don't do that. If you want somebody in office, you would... Here's what I would prefer, okay, personally? This is me, okay? If you don't like it, don't give a fuck. A person who's not religious in any way. Not atheist, just not religious. Because religion does not belong to government. We learned that in England before we came to this country back in the decade. Church has no control, meaning that was a bad idea. I'm not saying I don't want a person who doesn't care about afterlife. I'm not religious either, but personally, if I die, I hope there's something there, but that's not until I'm dead. I'm not worried until I'm dead. Wait till it comes. But a person who's religious, yeah. See, think of it this way. A person who was born and raised in one religion, that's bad enough because you know exactly what that religion's preferences on every little detail. So naturally, you're going to know right there and then what their preferences are going to be. But what comes even worse is when someone swaps a religion. Yes, Obama is Muslim. He is who switched to Christianity. I can't say for a fact as if he really did it for actually belief reasons, but it means he still switched. So there's a high probability there's still something there from the Muslim religion crossing with the Christian religion. So who knows? But still, I don't give a flying fuck. Yes, beep if you want. I don't care. On top of that, the guy. Oh God, it's just I'm just talking about it. I can't stand him. So what was the point? Yeah. Well, anyways, I just don't like that. Oh yeah. Next point. No family men. Okay. No wife. No kids. Not good. Is there anybody who's watching this? Are you married and have 2 kids? Do you have much of a life to begin with? I'm betting no. Because you spend most of your time and money dealing with your 2 kids and your wife's affair with her clothing. I mean, come on. Okay, so say we got a guy in there. He's not religious, so he's not biased. He's not stricted on one religion. He doesn't care whether what's right or wrong is his interest, not what my religion says or what this religion gives a care about. If it's wrong to do it, I don't care. Now he's not a family man. So, or she, okay, I know someone's going to bite me because we almost had a female president. Thankfully, it wasn't this one. She was an idiot flat out. He's not married, doesn't have 2 kids, so he doesn't have to deal with 2 kids going to school or dealing with security, having to get them to school. And same thing goes for the wife, trying to make her image and all that. Did you see what Obama's wife was doing? Yeah, she's planting a garden at the White House. I'm like, yeah, there goes a useless Harvard education. Oh, God. Yeah, so that's what I would prefer to have in office. Non-religious, non-atheist, and not a family man. I don't want a family man. That means he's got a ball and chain and 2 nightmares. Or 1, if he's lucky. 3, if he's stupid. And if I ever get a president that has 3 kids, I'm Bolton. Alright, that's bad. I mean, think of it this way. He has less issues to deal with. He can just do his job. And remember, I want to put this out real quick because I'm almost done on time. The president is employed by the U.S. citizens. I love to hear presidents say that if you hire me to be your president, I want to hear that. I really want to hear that because we employ his ass. All right? We do it through voting system, but we still employ his ass. Enough said. Not 4 years in control, 4 years working for me. Who do you think pays him? Well, we all make sure he has a nice fucking lifestyle. Yeah, I hate that accent. Nothing said, I'm done and did. This is what I say, why I don't like idiots. This is a man thinking for himself. Rhino, sign it off.